Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Hey guys, we have to take a look at the Great British Pound because the situation here is changing. At least in the short term, it seems that it has changed drastically. We actually usually taking a look at the Great British Pound rather regular. So if we do not prepare some daily videos, but once or two times in month we usually prepare the weekly research on Great British Pound. That's why most of you probably are familiar with our view on the Great British Pound, and that mostly we think that cable right now stands in a long-term bearish action, and we are still keeping this view, and we think that we should not overestimate the recent statement of the Bank of England. So they said that the United Kingdom economy is working almost at full capacity and probably time to think about rate hike. So, but this is verbal intervention probably should not be overestimated. So yes, it could trigger some rally in the short term, but in the long term, we do not see yet any reasons to deny our view, or our previous view, that we think that British pound still could move lower in the long-term perspective. Still, in the short term, here we're coming to a turning point that's very important. So, and I have to start from the weekly chart, because here you could understand the overall picture that we have. Actually, guys, on the weekly chart, you can see the market stands in some kind of the flag consolidation, and we have the butterfly sell pattern that's forming inside of it. And when this downward action has started, and it was approximately a month ago, we said, well, currently it's very difficult to say what will happen. So whether the market will start downward continuation, will be reversal, or we will get the reaction on the butterfly, freight retracement. This 127 butterfly has been reached, and market later will continue to 161. And here we will be watching for a possible final reversal down. It's 132.55 area. Take a look that when the market will reach this area, it's mostly will remain inside of the flag. It will not break some important levels. So this will be not really significant action for a weekly chart. And currently, based on the yesterday's Bank of England statements, normal situation, you can see that probably the second scenario starts to form. So we right now stands on a road to 132.55 area. So that's approximately 300 pips potential. That's what we have globally in a medium-term perspective within the few weeks probably. Here we understand, based on this picture, what to expect and what level will be the most probable target. On the daily chart, guys, our crucial area was around this confidence and trend line. And we said, we many times talked about it and said, this is the major edge, this is the major segregation line. So, because if market will break it down, it will open road for the long-term bearish long-term bearish trend continuation. If it will hold here, it will keep chance on some upward continuation here. And you can see, indeed, market wasn't able or just hasn't broken this area to the downside. So that leads us to conclusion that we're stands on the way to the upside. Here, guys, we have the pattern that you could watch for. This is A, B, C bottom. 100% target has been completed here. 1618 stands here. 132.70 approximately. And guys, this target stands actually in the same area, 132.72. It stands just 20 pips difference with the weekly butterfly 1618 extension. That's next destination point where market gravitates to. So here you can see market is moving above the monthly pivot point. Next short-term pause could be really taking around 130, because this will be, as you can see, 130.30. It's better to say. This will be previous stops, and you can see weekly pivot, monthly pivot resistance one. This will be also daily oversold. So it's probably will be the sale for current week. So today Thursday, so only one session still stands till the end of the week, and probably the market could climb here. It's 130.50, 130.30 area. But probably the major action should be postponed to the next week or maybe the next 2 weeks. So next destination will be here. So if you are looking for chance to go long with this short-term setup, you could take a look at these levels on the 4-hour time frame chart. But two major levels to watch for. So first one is nearest 128.70. Next one is more reliable, more stronger levels 128, 128.30 confidence support on the 4-hour time frame chart. Also, guys, this will be natural support resistance. As you can see, so resistance. This will be now support again. On the hourly chart, also it's very interesting. The trend line, this market previously close support. Actually, here we have started our trading short after, of course, the major trade here on the elections, because we said market will break flag down. This will be downward continuation. This is happening right now. Take a look. Market after retesting it yesterday on the statement of the Bank of England return right back up above the trend line. So that's why if you're searching for possible taking the position, watch for this action, watch for these levels. Maybe we will get here some Jordan application, maybe some bread and butter buy or double repo sell will be formed or something that could trigger retracement down. So that's the setup that we see right now on the British pound. Shortly speaking, and towards the market is not reestablished yet the downward long-term trend, and it has chosen the action to the next butterfly upside target. So retracement on the weekly chart will be a bit stronger, and we think that should be 132.55 area.